Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So before I start talking about this topic, I really quick just want to say thank you guys for your support. I've been going through a lot lately, and I've been getting a lot of messages from you guys. So I really quick just want to appreciate the ones that have been trying to reach out to me, tell me that everything's gonna be fine and stuff. It will. Things will get back to how it was. It just needs a little time. But okay. So this is a topic a lot of you guys have been wanting me to talk about. And finally, I've made some time for it. So going to school, like starting freshman year in high school, pregnant. It wasn't so easy. Like honestly, it wasn't. My parents had moved, so that meant I had to move schools. I didn't have any friends. I didn't know anybody there. It was all new to me, new environment, new everything. Like it wasn't like a far move, but it was like a move. Like all my life I've lived in this town, half my life, and then all of a sudden we move once I get pregnant, right? How weird. But yeah, we ended up moving. I moved schools, and I was very little. Like my stomach, you cannot tell. Like I was like, what, 3 months? You couldn't tell I was pregnant. Nobody knew I was pregnant till like my 7th or 6th month. That's around where everybody started knowing. But like I said, starting school, I didn't have any friends, nothing. My goal was to stay quiet and not make any friends. That was my goal. When I first started, like, I was like, I'm not gonna make friends. Like, I have nothing to offer them or anything. Like, I was just afraid of getting judged. I was afraid of embracing my pregnancy because, like, even myself, I thought, wow, 14 and pregnant. That's like, what the heck? Like, you're starting high school and you're already pregnant? That's crazy. Like, honestly, I thought that of myself, and I thought, oh, people are going to say the same thing about me if I'm thinking of it myself. I didn't embrace my pregnancy at all. I didn't even tell anybody. This one kid, he was my friend. He was really nice to me. So I did make friends, see? But he was really nice to me. He found out himself, actually. One day, I was just sitting alone. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was reading a book or something. See, staying out of the way from everybody's view. And he comes up to me. He's like, what are you doing? Like, you're so alone. And I was like, oh, not trying to make friends. I don't even know anybody here. And, just, like, being, like, whatever. He was like, oh, can I look through your back or whatever? Like, I was like, oh, sure. Like, I don't know why he wanted to look through it, but he did. I was like, sure, whatever. And I forgot that day I had a WIC appointment. If you know what WIC is this thing where, like, it gives you food, sort of. I don't know how to explain it. But they give it to, like, mothers and, like, the kids. And I don't know what else. Pregnant mothers, not, like, mothers afterwards. But it helps you a lot. So I get like food every month from them, I think, with this little stamp thingy. So yeah, he looked through my bag and he saw that I had the WIC thing, and he knew what it was. He was like, oh, why do you have this? And I was like, I didn't answer, and he was like, does your mom have WIC? And I was like, oh yeah. And then he saw that it had my name on it. And then he was like, why do you have WIC? Do you have a kid? And I was like, no. And then he was like, oh, you're pregnant? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, damn. And then we just kind of started talking from there. And like, out of everybody, he was the one to know about my everything. Like, I talked to him about my pregnancy and everything because I didn't have anybody to talk to it about it. At the time, I was going through a lot, the new changes of us moving and me not being able to talk to my baby daddy, or me just not being with him anymore. Like, everything was so hard on me. Like, a lot of things changed in my life. Just a lot. But we're on the topic about school, so. School wasn't that bad, honestly, because I was really small. Nobody knew I was pregnant, like I said. Just this one kid, and it was really nice to have him around me because he was always curious about stuff. He knew a lot about it. I don't know how, but he knew a lot. He knew that I wasn't supposed to eat this and this and that. And he would, like, always remind me, he would always ask me if I was hungry. So he was, like, at the moment, he was really a true friend. I don't think I'll ever forget him. Or anybody who became my friend, like freshman year. I still have some in contact, I do, but I don't really talk to him like that anymore. So I met up with like my home nurse, like, I don't know, every week. Yeah, every week. And I would meet her at the library because there was a library right there. And I remember one day he came with me and he just asked her a few, like, he cared about me. Like, it showed that he did care about me. So I don't know who else found out second. But then as people started finding out, I was just like I felt weird. I don't know how I felt. I never heard anything from anybody, like anybody talking smack or anything. If they did, they probably said it like low key, but I never heard anything from anybody, which was nice. Everybody was just like, "Oh my god, you're pregnant? How many months are you?" And they wanted to touch my belly and stuff. So sometimes I'd be like, "Oh my god, like fuck off, like leave my baby alone." But you know, that's what people do when people are pregnant. Like, you just want to touch their stomach. I did make friends. At times I would fuck around too, like, and like I know deep inside I'm like, Alexa, like, why are you being rude to teachers? Like, calm down. But honestly, I did kind of mess around with the teachers. But like, I'm more mature now. It's just, you know, like my friends would like, well, yeah, my friends at the moment would like mess around with them, so I'm like, whatever, like, whatever. Math class was like the funnest class ever. Everybody like messed around in there. Like, that school is great. It's honestly really good because like if you didn't do your work, like they would make you stay after school and stuff, which really sucked. The thing is, I had to stay more time, so that kind of sucked too. But I would miss a lot of school too, because see, I don't know, maybe it was just me. Like, I was like, there was just so much stuff going on that I just didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to go to look at Jane. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to go nothing. I just wanted to stay home and sleep. And like my mom would be like, dude, like you gotta go to school. And like I would just wouldn't listen to her. I would just stay and sleep. I would sleep a lot. I would say that a few guys did try getting at me. You know, I was ugly, so. But I was like, nope, Lexa. Like, they weren't ugly either, but like I was like, no, like you're pregnant, you can't be doing that stuff. So I felt like I was single, you know, because I didn't have anybody. But oh, and like, yeah, my friend, that one guy who found out I was pregnant, ended up giving me a cat. Sometimes he would walk me home. He was just really nice. My experience at school was actually really good. Like, honestly, it was. I just never wanted to embrace anything. That's the thing. And to this day, I'm like you should have just embraced it. Like, honestly. But I didn't. I feel like if you're pregnant right now and you're in high school, you should just embrace it. Like, honestly, who cares what people think? At the moment, I did care what people thought. And sometimes I wouldn't, but sometimes I would, you know? I've always been that type of person who doesn't care what people think, but sometimes when people say a lot of stuff, it just gets to you. No, not everybody's strong to, like, handle everything. Like, when the teacher started finding out, I would get so embarrassed. I'd be like, oh my god, why is everybody finding out? You know? Everybody was so interested in my life. Like, they'd ask about the dad and stuff like that. And, like, of course, I had that mindset, oh yeah, we're gonna be together, it's this and that. But that was because, you know, at the moment we were still kind of close. School was really good for me. So, like, if school's bad for you, like, just don't worry what people think. Like, honestly, people always got something to say. Every time. People are always gonna say something. I would get really hungry at school. I wouldn't take any snacks. So, that would suck. I wasn't able to play sports, which really sucked too. I wanted to play volleyball. I didn't have a lot of friends. I was just that kind of quiet, like, kind of girl that kind of shy girl. But I ended up making friends with like these girls, so I would hang out with them at lunch and stuff. I still felt really lonely. Like whenever I didn't see one of them, I felt kind of weird, like just being walking by myself and stuff. But everyone was so chill there, like really. Everyone was hella nice. What else? I was a really smart student. I just needed to put that potential. Like I've always been really smart, but sometimes my effort just kind of goes down because I don't know why, but I'm a really smart person. Like I really am. So like my teachers would be like, "Look, I see a lot of you, like and you just need to try hard." And like a lot of people would always give me advice. Oh, I would have to walk every single day. So I think that's why, like, my pregnancy was kind of easy. Like, like pushing him out, my labor was so easy because I walked a lot. Like, I really did. I walked everywhere. Nobody gave me rides. Nobody gave me this. I always walked. School was fun for me, though. Like, I miss the school I went to. Awa. And after I had Jaden, I just didn't show up. I was homeschooled. And then my sophomore year, I moved schools. So I didn't see anybody there afterwards. I should have said at least bye. So like I said, you guys, if you guys are experiencing this, like you're going to school pregnant, just ignore what everybody says. Like honestly, embrace it. It's so much better when you embrace it because teachers know. So they'll like kind of let you off things, sort of. They'll give you their snacks. People would be nice to you. Some. It depends, honestly, because I never got bullied. So I don't know what that experience is like. But honestly, just ignore what everybody says. Like I said, everyone always got something to say. Just do you. Worry about yourself. Worry about your baby. And you'll be fine. Yeah. Just enjoy pregnancy because it's like the best feeling in the world. Like honestly it is. Now that I'm not pregnant, I miss when Jaden would move. I miss knowing different things about my pregnancy. So honestly, enjoy your pregnancy. Don't stress out. You'll be fine. You'll do fine in school. Like just focus. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay guys, sorry about my lighting. It's just I kind of thought that outside lighting would kind of back me up, but I guess not. So if you like this video, I'm a very inspiring person. I feel like I am. I feel like I give pretty good advice. So if you guys want more videos like this, then let me know. I'll give you guys my experience. Oh, you like the plant? Okay. I'll give you guys my experience. And maybe you guys can share yours in the comment section. But like I said, I give good advice. Like honestly, and if you want me to keep talking about this, then comment, like, and subscribe. So let me know if you like videos like this. I was thinking of doing one where I talk about how my pregnancy was like my entire pregnancy, because honestly I struggled so much, like a lot. Like I'm still like amazed that Jaden came out perfectly fine because I was like stressed really bad. But yeah guys, okay, bye loves.